You cancelled my ticket. My voice was barely audible, trembling more than I wanted it to. My dad didn't even look at me. He kept sipping his drink and let out a laugh. You were never supposed to come anyway, he said, as if it was some kind of joke. The words hit me like a slap. As if the endless hours I had worked, 17-hour shifts, sleepless nights, every spare dollar I scraped together, meant absolutely nothing. That was the moment something inside me broke. It hadn't always been this way. I used to be his girl. He used to pick me up after school with old rock songs blasting through the speakers, the windows rolled down, both of us shouting the lyrics like the world belonged to us. On Sundays, we made pancakes together before my stepmom even woke up. He used to look at me like I mattered, like I was someone worth protecting. But once I turned 18, things shifted. I stopped being his little girl and became something else, someone useful. That year, they said a family trip to Italy was too expensive. So, I took on another job at a cafe near campus. I told them it was to cover school expenses. Truth. I was building a secret fund. Every morning before class, every late shift after, I worked. I searched for discount flights, booked everything in advance using points, even handled the visa appointments myself. My name was listed on every reservation. I never asked for recognition. I didn't even keep the best room. I gave that to Dad and my stepmom. All I wanted was for us to go together, as a family. 3 days before departure, an email arrived. Reservation cancelled. Passenger. My name. I assumed it was a glitch. But when I asked my dad, he shrugged. Tickets were non-transferable, he muttered. Only so many seats. Then, almost like a cruel punchline, he added. You were never really invited. It's a couple's trip now. I stared at him, stunned. But I'm the one who paid. I planned it. He sipped his beer and gave me a dismissive smile. Yeah, and we appreciate it. As though I were some travel assistant, not his daughter. From the hallway, my stepmom smirked. Maybe next year, sweetheart. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just walked away. In my room, staring at the ceiling, I thought about all the passwords, logins, bookings, everything I had set up in my name. And then it hit me. They'd never really see me unless I made them feel me. The next morning, I logged in. Every booking listed me as the primary traveler. I didn't need permission. I just needed a reason. One by one, I cancelled all of it. The flights, the hotels, the insurance. Refunds poured back into my account. Legally mine. Within an hour, their dream vacation was gone. But I wasn't finished. I waited until the day of the trip. Suitcases lined up by the front door. My stepmom in her straw hat. Dad's camera strapped around his neck. They looked so proud of themselves. Flights in 2 hours, she said, without even glancing my way. About that, I murmured. Calm. Too calm. Dad's eyes narrowed. What now? I placed the printed cancellation email on the table. Full itinerary, all wiped clean. Their faces drained of color. Dad grabbed his phone, tried rebooking. Declined. Card blocked. Hotel reservation vanished. I delivered the final blow. Oh, and I transferred back every cent. Check your accounts. Silence. My stepmom sank into a chair, sunglasses trembling in her hand. You can't just. I can, I cut in, steady and cold. You said I wasn't invited. So I uninvited you. Dad froze, shame heavy on his face. No apology, no yelling. Just silence thick enough to choke the room. Neither of them said a word as I walked out. I moved in with a friend for a while, then got my own apartment, paid off some debts with the refund, and kept the rest for myself. I booked a solo trip, to Greece. I danced through whitewashed streets, floated in quiet waters, and ate meals that tasted like belonging. The only time Dad reached out was a single thumbs up emoji on one of my Instagram stories. I didn't reply. Because some people only recognize your absence when it costs them something. And I made sure mine did. So now, whenever people ask why I don't speak to my father anymore, I just smile. Because I finally understand the difference between being loved and being used.